Hey, it's me again. Yep, I'm back. I'm here to do another review of the newest episode of Two and a Half Men entitled Sips, Sonnets, and Sodomy. Yeah, interesting title to say the least, but they all are. But yeah, basically, I guess it's a Valentine's Day episode. I guess tomorrow is Valentine's Day for you get everyone, planning, having a good time there, have a good time, but, cheers to you. But anyway, yeah, onto the episode. Basically, it's a war between the girlfriends of Walden and Alan. Lindsay and Zoe. Basically, they're gonna go at each other. They clash majorly since they're both very different. Zoe's all proper and British and all that, whereas I guess like Lindsay is referred to as being unrefined, as it were. Just low class or whatever, because obviously, I mean, you got Walden, who's good looking, successful, and all that, and Alan, he's just a sappy, poor schmuck who's the sponge, as it were. He was a sponge with Charlie, not a sponge with Walden, but yeah, interesting seeing him go at it. I mean, it also reminded me how much the show has changed. Like, it really has. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's like, and there's some dialogue, I won't spoil it, that's a little interesting, but, if you do see the episode, it talks about the dialogue, particularly between Alan and Lindsay, and, they're just like, how much, like, how should I say this, how much ladylike, Aunt Lindsay is, and, and Zoe is, what they, how they handle themselves in various situations, but yeah. Then later on, they have a little screaming contest, between Zoe and Lindsay, at Walden pleasing Zoe, and yeah, and the next, Walden confessed, he didn't have sex at all. Alan lied, he had the best sex he ever had, but, wow. Yeah, and then, power goes out, and then, they're stuck at the house, and the one in the cars are nuts, but yeah, it says, like, Sips, Sonnets, and Sodomy. It comes from, the title, where Alan and Lindsay will go to in Santa Monica or whatnot. It's what will happen, but yeah, crazy stuff. But yeah, and then then there's this rainstorm. Cars get, of course, the cars end up in a ditch. Nobody goes anywhere, and then later, eventually, the power goes out. And now they have to make the best of it. And yeah, interesting enough, Jake's not in this episode again, like for the second time this season, and for the third time overall. So yeah, but the episode was kind of fun to watch. The feud between the women in there. Those shows how different they are, Lindsay and Zoe, and how they interact, which is interesting to say the least. And it also reminds me how much the show has changed. First we had Charlie now. And then now we have Walden. It's like, and then Alan, he's still around. Interestingly enough, however, how he managed this, even though he same house, just different look, different people. It's like, it's crazy. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. The shows, I mean, interesting somewhat. I still prefer the old ones, of course, but interesting. Mentioning what will still happen. That's why I keep watching this show every so often. I didn't see all of one episode, and I couldn't do reviews for other episodes for various reasons, but yeah, it was it was okay, I guess. The entertaining part was seeing basically Lindsay and Zoe go at it, and see how different they are from each other, and how Alan is pretty much still the same. He kind of settles, pretty much, yeah. Lindsay is kind of a female version of Alan, so and just like desperate, and just like Alan, Zoe, she's British and proper, and all that. And we got Walden, who, successful, good looking, played by Ashton Kutcher, and all that. Even though he doesn't necessarily have a brain in his head, really, but but yeah, but then we had a little conversation about Zoe. Towards the end, Zoe and Lindsay were actually starting to get together, get along, after Alan and Walden were out somewhere. So, but yeah, that was good stuff. So, but yeah, I'll leave it at a note there. I'll just say, interesting, fun little episode, seeing the women go at it and talk, and then eventually get along, and then and then the men kind of off on their own thing, and they end up in peril later on. But yeah. Anyway, I'll leave it there, and I'll just let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.